All right, today is chapter 4.4, Writing and Graphing, Day 1, homework number 406, page 146. So we're talking about writing and graphing inequalities. So inequality is a mathematical sentence that compares expressions. It contains the symbols less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. So to write a word sentence as an inequality, look for the following phrases to determine where to place the inequality symbol. So this symbol right here is the less than symbol. So if you see is less than or is fewer than, you would put the less than symbol. The key word is it has to have that word is with it. If it just says less than, that's minus. So it's is less than. And then the greater than symbol right there, that's is greater than or is more than. And then less than or equal to, that one is less than or equal to, is at most, or is no more than. So careful of this one right here, is at most. That means the most it can be is that number or smaller. So that's why it's less than or equal to. And then this one is the greater than or equal to symbol. So is greater than or equal to. Is at least. So there's that other tricky one. Is at least. That means the lowest number is that or bigger. And then is no less than. So you can use that chart to help you. So right below that is an example from the book. So you can kind of look at that and see what they do. And we're going to go to the next problem. So write the word sentence as an inequality. So the number x is at least. So we're going to go x is at least. Go look at that chart right above. And is at least is the greater than or equal to symbol and then -10. So again, right here on this chart is at least. So that's how we need to use that. All right, let's look at the next problem. So turn your page. A number x is at most -10. So we have our x, we have our -10, and we're looking for is at most. So is at most. So you can go back to this page right here. Is at most. So that's the less than or equal to symbol. So less than or equal to -10. Let's look at the next one. Twice a number y. So twice a number y, that means 2 times y is more than. So if it's more than, that's greater than, and then -5/2. So 2y greater than -5/2. So the key is twice a number is 2 times it. Is more than, that's the greater than symbol. And if you need to look at that chart, make sure you look at it. So the next one, quotient. The quotient. Quotient is division. So the quotient of a number x and -5. So I like to write it this way. X divided by -5 is fewer than. So is fewer than, if I go back to this chart, is fewer than right here. So that's the less than symbol. So I'm going to put less than and then -14. So that is my inequality written out. So if we turn the page, A solution of an inequality is a value that makes the inequality true. An inequality can have more than one solution. The set of all solutions is an inequality is called the solution set. So right here, we have an equation or an inequality, x plus 2 less than or equal to negative 1, and they want to know if those numbers are a solution or not. So if you plug in the negative 2 for the x, you solve it, you get 0. Is that less than or equal to negative 1? No. If I plug in the negative 3, I get negative 1 less than or equal to negative 1? Yeah, it's equal to, so it's a yes. Plug in negative 4, negative 2 is less than or equal to negative 1, so that's a yes. So you want to see, is that solution going to work? And then the little line through the less than or equal to means it is not less than or equal to. So here's an example from the book. They take this negative 2, they plug it in for the y, they get negative 7, which is not greater than or equal to negative 6, so the answer would be no. On this one right here, they plug in a negative 2 for the y, so negative 2 times negative 5.5 is 11, and 11 is less than 14, so that one is true. It does work. So let's turn to our last page. We got 3 problems left. So on this one right here, all we want to know is this negative 5 a solution? So we take the negative 5 and we put it in for the x. So we have negative 5 plus 12. And we want to know if that's going to be greater than 7. So what is negative 5 plus 12? It's 7. So is 7 greater than 7? No, it is not. It's equal to. So that one is no. Negative 5 is not a solution. So if we look at the next one, we're going to still plug a negative 5 in for the p this time. So we have 1 minus 2 times, now we substitute the negative 5 in. We want to know if that's less than or equal to negative 9. Now, if you're using a calculator, you could type in 1 minus 2 times negative 5 all at the same time and then hit enter. Otherwise, you have to do order of operations, which is 2 times negative 5, which is negative 10. And then 1 minus negative 10 would be 11. So is 11 less than or equal to negative 9? No, it is not. It is greater than negative 9. Okay, and the last one. So we're going to plug a negative 5 in here. So negative 5 divided by 2.5. So is that greater than or equal to negative 3? So what is negative 5 divided by 2.5? If you do that on a calculator, you should get negative 2. So is negative 2 greater than or equal to negative 3? It's actually greater than. Negative 2 is actually bigger than negative 3. So that one is a yes. It does work. It is a solution for the inequality. All right, you're going to go ahead and start working on homework number 406. So working on homework 406.